Caught on camera, a Greensboro package tossed like trash.
Well, 1 year after a gruesome murder, a community is still desperate for answers.
A big state industry might be more of a burden than a profit.
WFMY News 2 at 11 is new and now.
Packages being tossed around that should be handled with care. You won't believe what happened in one Greensboro neighborhood.
It's a daily reminder. There's not a day that goes by we don't think about her.
Today we had two things, sunshine and high temperatures in the mid-70s. Tomorrow we only have one of those.
I'm sure that doesn't look like a lot, but we sent out 10 pallets of that, a couple days ago, and we do that every single week. Over the course of the year, we're paying tens of thousands of dollars in excise tax.
Only on 2. Stop what you're doing for just a moment and come close to your TV. This is going to surprise you.
Yeah, you want to see what happens next after this U.S. Postal Service worker stops to make a delivery in Greensboro today.
Delivery to your door, it's nothing new, but the one that happened around noon on the northwest side of town was like nothing you've ever seen before.
Quite surprising, a U.S. Postal Service employee making a delivery, you could say, came by air.
So here it is. You see the postal worker pull into the driveway, then she takes the package out and chucks it to the front door. What she probably did not realize, a camera recorded the entire thing.
WFMY News 2's Emily Spain talked with a man who was waiting for that package, and Emily, he was watching the toss as it was happening, and he was at work.
Yeah, Hassan Hamzi told me he's glad he's got proof. He recently installed a motion sensor camera on his front door that sends notifications straight to his phone. So when the postal worker pulled into his driveway, he knew it. He just didn't know this would happen next.
But that was shocking. It's not professional at all.
Handle with care, not a phrase you would use to describe this.
I was expecting something professional. I mean, grab the package, come to my door, leave it by my door, and ring on the bell. But that's not what I saw.
Instead, Hassan Hamzi watched this postal worker take aim at his front porch.
She made it, yeah. I mean, she hit the plan. I mean, she got it to the door, final destination.
Hamzi says he just installed this motion sensor camera a few months ago and notifies him when someone comes on his property.
Opened it, and it shows me live feed. So when I opened it, I saw this the Postal Service truck.
And then the throw. He showed his neighbors the mail mishap too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Hamzi also delivered the video to the post office.
Without that video, I cannot go and confront the Postal Service.
He says the postmaster apologized and said the behavior is unacceptable. Hamzi just hopes the next delivery doesn't take flight.
Every year they go up on the price, so we expect the best service from them. And what I saw today is, no, that's not what we're paying for.
I also asked the local post office for an explanation, and a spokesperson told me this mail carrier was a substitute. She called the incident and this behavior unacceptable, and she says it's under investigation. The spokesperson also said it does not reflect the post office, their commitment to customers. Now, Hamzi ordered a high-tech lock for his door. That was what was in the package, but he hasn't opened the package just yet because he wants to keep it as is during the investigation.
Well, if you think this can't happen to you, think again. There's video of the same type of thing happening to people around the country. In fact, this video from Texas, a postal worker tossing a package on the porch like it's nothing. Not once, but multiple times. And then there's a one-handed throw here. Another security video shows a postal worker tossing what a woman says was a box containing her kids' Christmas gifts. And why walk up the stairs when you could just sling the package up there? Save some calories. This is a mailman in Atlanta, again caught on camera. The homeowner said the box contained a homemade cup from a friend. Of course, we know most mail carriers don't do this. 99.9%. We know that. It's a problem, though. If it happens to you and your stuff is damaged, you can file a complaint with the U.S. Postal Service. Now, you can make sure that you take a picture of the damaged items. If you want more information, visit USPS.com.
Happening right now in High Point, police are looking for the person who hit a person and then kept on going. This happened just before 8 o'clock tonight on Triangle Lake Road. The person was taken to Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center. He is listed in critical but stable condition. As for the driver, police say the person was driving a dark colored car, but they do not know the make or model just yet. Happening now, a warning from the FBI to campus police. According to a post on the UNCG police Facebook page, the FBI says there is a scheme targeting students. Students are being contacted about jobs through their university email accounts and also on Craigslist. But in order to get the job, they're given a check and they must deposit that check in their account. And here's the kicker. The checks are either forged or stolen. And the company wants you to give half of the deposit back to them. So the Post also lists the companies that are believed to be connected to the scheme. They are Jelly Beads, LDC Charities, and Bellevue Farms. Something to always keep in mind. If someone sends you a check and asks you to send some money back, it's almost guaranteed to be a scheme.
Police still looking for 2 people wanted for the murders of an elderly couple. Lloyd Franklin and Jennifer Lanning are wanted for the murders of 82-year-old David McSwain and 78-year-old Joan McSwain. Davidson County detectives say one of the McSwains shot Franklin as he robbed them, and since then he's robbed 3 pharmacies, possibly stealing drugs for his own wound. Deputies say the 2 are still driving the van taken from the murdered couple's home. The van is a 2006 dark blue Chrysler Town and Country. Detectives say Franklin's also armed with the McSwain's stolen gun. If anyone sees the couple, they're asked to call 911 immediately.
And it was so brutally how she was murdered. I can't fathom the thought of that person still being out there.
But that person is still out there. The killer who attacked 41-year-old Tammy Hollins, a single mom.
1 year ago, a neighbor found Tammy in her home in Trinity after they looked through Tammy's window and saw her body.
Now investigators are offering a reward for information that helps find Tammy's killer.
WFNY News 2's Hope Ford talked to Tammy's former co-workers who hope this reward is going to pay off with an arrest, Hope.
That's right. At Elizabeth's Pizza in Thomasville, customers come and go. But the memories of Tammy Holland replay in the minds of her co-workers every single day. And this Crime Stoppers poster and reward is a stark reminder her murder remains unsolved.
She's not here. It's real. It's been a year. They've not caught this person.
Nancy Rabin sits and scrolls
One of the memories.
through pictures of herself and Tammy Holland.
It's devastated everybody still to this day.
The friends worked side by side for a decade.
And there's birthdays that she's not there.
A mother of 2 found dead by her neighbor after she didn't show up for work 1 year ago.
After it happened, a few customers asked for her, and I had to break the news, and I didn't know how to do it.
Randolph County Crime Stoppers hopes a $1,500 reward will stir up new information. Her manager, Gina DePuerto, says he can't comprehend why someone would kill the 5-foot-tall ball of energy who only missed 4 days of work in nearly 11 years.
She was like family, you know. Like I said, she was a great person. You know, every time she came to work, she was happy.
Nancy also wonders, who?
You don't know.
Who stabbed her friend multiple times in the neck and body?
It could be your next door neighbor.
Who is the monster responsible for the nightmare?
You stop and think, like, when you're walking outside and, okay, is this the person?
Who killed Tammy Holland?
We want justice for her. We want them to catch the person that did this.
Now on Facebook, you've probably received those notifications reminding you of something that happened in the past. This popped up on Nancy's Facebook page about 2 weeks ago. It's a post from Tammy, and it says, it's asking her, will you please make a pumpkin roll? Nancy says that she would do anything to bake for her friend one more time.
In all, there are 24 unsolved murders in North Carolina. The State Bureau of Investigation keeps an active list of all unsolved crimes on its website. Dates of the crimes range from 2014 all the way back to 1987.
He was looking out for the other people, and he just felt like this is, this is what someone ought to do. I'm in a position to help people, and that's what I need to do.
Today we're hearing from the man who knew Congressman Howard Coble best. Coble's younger brother, Ray Coble, says Howard was, quote, bashful when he was a boy, but eventually grew out of his shell. Later, Howard was convinced to take things a step further when he got into politics and spent 30 years in Congress. Ray says his brother was a simple person at heart, and he's thankful to have had him as a brother.
I tell you what, after that fog and light rain and mist, we really turned out to be a nice day out there. That was the forecast. Hold me to it. Forecast for today was for that light rain or drizzle, then becoming partly sunny. Officially out at PTI, we had 1/100th of an inch of rainfall. Good enough for another check mark on the calendar, and our accuracy streak now stands at 12 days. Let's take you back to around 6:30 this morning. There was that fog, light drizzle, and even kind of a light shower at times, but quickly the skies cleared out, giving way to mostly sunny conditions. Now the satellite and radar showing cloud cover on the move, storms out to the west. We'll talk about that after the break, but first, the Hold Me To It forecast for tomorrow is 75 degrees despite more cloud cover tomorrow afternoon, and you can hold me to it.
9 weeks into the regular season in the NFL, every sports fan hoping for their favorite team. Everyone wants their team to make it all the way, Liz, but you found out which teams America wants to win Super Bowl 50 the most.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere you go, the majority of people are probably rooting for the home team. But suppose your home team doesn't make the playoffs. Who would you not mind seeing in the Super Bowl? I know who it is for me. Turns out there's an answer for that, though. I will tell you which team America wants to see win it all, which team we wouldn't root for even if you paid us, and how football fans all over really feel about seeing the Panthers in Super Bowl 50. It's coming up in sports.
Well, billions of dollars are pouring into North Carolina's economy from the beer industry.
And listen to this and look at this. That industry has created more than 26,000 beer-related jobs, but craft brewers say it could be even more if taxes were lower. 2 Wants to Know's Ben Briscoe digs deeper next.